In April 2026, 250 history educators, museum professionals and researchers from more than 30 countries gathered in Brussels for the EuroClio annual conference, co-organised with the House of European History. Together, they explored two central questions. How can hope become a tool for change? What role can history education play in making that possible? Over 4 days, participants took part in workshops, panel discussions, cultural visits, and collective reflection activities designed to contribute to a shared final text, the Hope Manifesto.
I'm Droyer of Lifker. I'm from England.
Zovem se Lila Čaušević, dolazim iz Bosne i Hercegovine, iz Sarajeva.
My name is Jeanette Jones. I'm a history teacher in Kansas City, Missouri, the United States.
Merhaba, benim ismim Rüya Atala, Türkiye'den geliyorum ve öğrenciyim.
The conference opened at the House of European History, where participants arrived from across Europe and beyond for the first cultural activities, museum visits, and informal exchanges. Throughout the day, educators explored the House of European History, as well as other museums in Brussels, including Bellevue Museum and the Africa Museum, creating early moments of dialogue, reflection, and connection between participants before the conference discussions formally began.
When I hear the word hope, the first thing that comes to my mind is the future and then history, because what has happened in the past actually shapes what will happen in the future.
I maintain the hope that 10 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now will be better than today. And the best way to do that, I think, is to teach the younger people about how things can get better.
As a history teacher, I don't know how to teach history without hope, but I am afraid that we are losing that.
The following day, the conference moved to the European Parliament. To open the discussions, participants gathered in the hemicycle for a keynote lecture by British author and social change strategist John Alexander. His intervention invited participants to reflect on citizenship not only as a status, but as a practice shaped through participation, dialogue, and collective responsibility.
I really encourage you guys to build this together over the next few days. The idea that you can, by coming together, this is a unique opportunity for you to learn from one another, for you to share ideas. If you can use this, then coming away from here, you might be able to find yourselves a more resilient, more agentic community of teachers.
Throughout the conference, participants contributed reflections, reactions, and pedagogical ideas through plenary sessions, panel discussions, workshops, written inputs, and QR code questionnaires. Across these different spaces of exchange, the contributions progressively helped shape the Hope Manifesto. Across 4 rounds of workshops, participants selected sessions from a program of nearly 10 workshops per round. From media literacy and anti-racist pedagogy to democracy, multi-perspectivity, and civic engagement, each workshop became a space to exchange practices, question narratives, and collectively reflect on the role of history education today.
The Hope Manifesto will be the result of this conference. Everybody will have the opportunity to contribute. Mainly, we will have teachers, but we will also have museum educators, workshop facilitator, and some students.
What do you see that you like? What do you see that you don't like? And what you don't see and would like to see?
At the end of each conference day, members of the editorial committee gathered at the House of European History. They worked collectively to draft and refine the Hope Manifesto.
We have all our teams that are asking the different participants to give us feedback. And then we have the work of the editorial committee that makes sure that the content that we are receiving is streamlined and processed to make sure that all voices are represented in the final Hope Manifesto.
On the second evening, the editorial committee reviewed reactions to the first draft, discussed revisions, and worked to ensure that the evolving text remained faithful to the diversity of voices and perspectives expressed throughout the conference.
It gives me hope that we can go from division to solidarity, we can go from war to peace, that everything can change, and hope is not just an abstract word.
During the final editorial session, the committee reviewed and refined the text together, clarified formulations, removed repetitions, and collectively approved the final version of the Hope Manifesto. They also prepared the key messages that would later be presented in the hemicycle by the 2 elected representatives of the editorial committee during the official handover.
This manifesto is our collective orientation on hope as a practice of history teaching, a shared commitment to make the classroom a place where hope is not only discussed, but built.
After 3 days of workshops, discussions, and collective drafting, the Hope Manifesto was officially handed over in the European Parliament to representatives of the European institutions.
It is our pleasure to present you with the Hope Manifesto today. We hope that its message will be far-reaching. Garv Míle Mágat, thank you.
Thank you very much.
The handover marked the conclusion of the conference process, but also the beginning of a wider conversation on the role of history education in democratic societies.
We so often talk about teachers recently. We have some debate and reflection whether teachers should be called the heart, the bloodstream, the skeleton, the backbone, because we want to underline how important your role is. Thank you very much and huge congratulations for this one.
The manifesto was conceived as a teacher-led text intended to continue travelling beyond Brussels into classrooms, museums, institutions, and educational communities across Europe and beyond.
So this Hope Manifesto, it was important for us that we would create it with the teachers, for the teachers.
It's a fantastic adventure. It's fascinating to see the number of contributions that we got and also the convergence between the point of view that have been expressed.
This document, to me as an educator, represents not just hope, but also a set of recommendations and inspirations that we can apply in practice, in classrooms, but also outside them. And it also informs me as a tool what to do next, how to do things better, how to develop things better.